Today, I want to share a couple of DaVinci Resolve things I've learned over the years, some of which have absolutely saved my footage. Let's jump in. First, if you've ever needed to sync your audio and video because you shot them separately, or you were given separated audio and video files and there's a lot of clips to do, it's super easy to do in Resolve. Here inside of the Media tab, we can see that my footage has embedded camera audio. First, if you've ever needed to sync your audio and video because you shot them separately, and my audio was recorded separately and it sounds like this. First, if you've ever needed to sync your audio and video because you shot them separately or were given. Now it's super easy to get this audio on top of that video. Highlight your audio and video bins and select Auto Sync Audio. Synchronize using waveform or timecode, whichever you have, and where on your video track you want that new audio to be placed. Once Resolve finishes, your old camera audio will be automatically replaced by your new audio track. First, if you've ever needed to sync your audio and video because you shot them separately, or you were given separated audio and video files, now let's say you need to actually retain your camera audio for one reason or another. Go ahead and do it again, highlight your bins, click Auto Sync Audio, Waveform, Track 1, but this time click Retain Embedded Audio and hit Sync. Now, once Resolve is finished, we can go into our audio clip, hit Clip Attributes, and we can actually see there are two different audio tracks on this clip. If we jump into a timeline and create an in and an out point, today I want to share a couple of DaVinci Resolve and drag our clip onto the timeline, you can see there's actually two audio tracks. Track 1 is our original camera audio. Today, I want to share a couple of DaVinci Resolve things I've learned over the years. And track 2 is our newly synced audio track. Absolutely saved my footage. Second, if your footage is logged and you're having a hard time getting the look correct without a ton of manipulation or extra third-party LUTs, try this before you apply a grade. First, we're going to go ahead and jump over into the Color tab and search for the Color Space Transform effect and apply that to our node. After applying our effect, there's a few things that we need to change. Because I shot this footage using C-Log 2, the input color space is Canon Cinema Gamut. And the input gamma is C-Log 2. And we can leave the output color space and the output gamma as use timeline. Unless you need to color in something like ACES, then that's where you would change those settings here. Now we can go ahead and create a new node and just do the grade as we normally would. Essentially, Color Space Transform is just taking your log footage back into Rec 709 or whatever your current timeline color space is set to. And Color Space Transform does this without degrading your footage at all. Third, staying inside of the Color tab for a minute, if you ever notice that your footage has a dead pixel on it, like I did with last week's episode, do not worry. It's a super easy fix inside of Resolve. Just search for the Dead Pixel Fixer effect and apply that effect to a new node. You can choose to draw a rectangle, an ellipse, or place a patch. But for this example, I'm just going to draw an ellipse over the dead pixel, and bam, it's gone. It's like wizard magic. I'm going to leave the patch type and patch options where they are because it's working perfectly as it is right now. But you can explore these options if you need some extra modifications to get it to work for you properly. Fourth, on the edit page, if you work on lots of interviews or talking head type content just like this, you've definitely come up against the very annoying task of leveling your audio. You either have to do it manually or there's some tools that sort of kind of work. Here in the edit page, go ahead and click on the clip that you want to level, then click on the inspector and make sure you're on the audio tab. Then you'll see AI Dialogue Leveler. Turn it on and that's it. Your audio is now leveled. It's kind of magic. Today, I want to share a couple of DaVinci Resolve things I've learned over the years. I wanted to also mention that you can apply these effects to a track as well as a clip. So if you click on a track, the Audio Inspector tab will open and you can apply the AI Dialogue Leveler directly to the audio track itself, along with other effects as well if you need to apply them to an entire track with multiple clips on it, not just a single clip. And finally, the last thing I wanted to share today is also an audio tip. On the edit page, if you right-click on a clip, you can super quickly and easily normalize your audio to a specific standard. So back on the edit page, I'm going to right-click on my clip and click Normalize Audio Levels. Now, under normalization mode, I'm going to choose YouTube, but there's a bunch of other standards if those are what you need. You click Normalize, resolve a process, and you're done. It's super easy, super fast. Resolve is honestly pretty crazy, and these are just a couple of things that I use all the time that I wanted to share with you guys. Some of these things have definitely saved my videos a bunch of times. With that, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. I post new content every week, and there's a lot more in the works, like podcasts and all kinds of other stuff that I'm working on. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and consider sharing it with someone else who might also find it useful. With that, see you guys next week.